This video is rated teen for teen.
Yeah. I just thought maybe it was like a reverse New Pepsi in this. They
And
were
on
gonna
top
pull
of that,
something.
the burger had a single pickle on it, barely any ketchup or mustard. The burger was lukewarm in terms of temperature and dried out like nuts. But the bun was perfect.
But the bun was
Yeah.
I'm thinking positive. The bun was great. Everything else was crud. Also, how many of
I
those
only got
backwards
half
did
of this in the
Johnny, how
recording. I'm
many of
gonna
those
put this as a
backwards did you
blooper reel.
eat?
What?
How many of the baggers did you eat? Because there's a whole ton of baggers.
I ate them all. I figured out why there were so many baggers. They gave us an extra small fry.
Oh, good lord.
Maybe it was upside down.
And
They
welcome
probably
to
made me
episode
pay for that too.
They probably did.
Veteran servers fully up.
Yep.
As I said, I'm just gonna
All
jump
right, we
off.
have a golem now.
Yeah.
I think I'm going crazy. I tried to trade with you. You are not a villager.
Problem is okay.
Hey,
I'm insane. It's okay.
What's going on?
when you keep hitting Y and wondering why the chat box isn't popping up. And then go, oh wait, this isn't Gary's mod.
What's my next enchantment gonna be? Unbreaking 3. Okay, I'll take it. McDonald's Blarg.
I'm gonna title this the day McDonald's was blinked for everything.
That's
Hashtag
gonna
McDonald's.
hashtag blame McDonald's.
Oh my goodness.
All right, I was going to the right now.
And I'm expanding that pathway.
And I'm using a silk touch pick to mine. So I'm gonna get lots of smooth stone.
Oh, you remember that game I mentioned before, Def Squared? For the Switch?
Yeah, I don't remember
Oh.
if you did or not.
I did. Oh, I gotta tell you, those puzzles are harder than Portal.
You know what the worst thing to
harder
get
than-
is? Having to play a game for a homework assignment and not being able to get past like fourth puzzle in it. So I just gave up and watched a let's play of it.
These puzzles are like nightmare.
This puzzle was like nightmare.
What did you have to do to solve that puzzle?
You had to glitch out the game.
Really?
Really. The game has a feature where certain tiles glitch out, and when they are in their glitched out state, the said tile stays the same even when you switch where you are. So when you go to an area, so when you change what area you are on the map, that tile is still a blank tile, or that tile is still a red switch, or that tile is still a mushroom, or still the ladder.
Mushroom.
What I had to do was a lot difficult. This game you deal with little box robots, and you have to do certain puzzles by stacking them, or not get killed by lasers.
It looks like I am going to be using a Fortune 3 pickaxe on Cole.
There's a demo on Switch, so I recommend you two try it out, because you'll probably get a kick out of it.
I'm going to be getting a lot of coal from this, which is good because that'll help with our emeralds.
There is a 4-player mode, and if you do 4 players of 2 people, one person has to control each robot each of the different colored robots individually if you only play with 2 people.
There's a zombie in the boat.
Murder it.
How did he get in the boat?
He's in the boat. From my point of view, it looks like he's in the boat.
I'm gonna go over there and see. Great, we're gonna have to try to kill him without killing the chickens.
No, he's on a separate boat.
Oh.
Not the chicken boat.
Oh, then just kill him.
Murder him.
It's a baby, I think.
Yeah.
But it's in a boat, so it can't move. So it's lost its speed advantage.
Yep.
I feel like baby zombies should have like less health or something.
They should. They should have like half health.
Or at least
They're faster. That
Or
make them
maybe
like faster.
You know,
but-
it's absolutely ridiculous on
yeah,
my
easier
side.
to-
Why? Because ponies?
No, it's was facing one position and completely did an exorcist thing or
Mwah, 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 mwah.
So we back in the mines, got a pickaxe swinging from side to side. Oh, if anyone needs smooth stone, I've got a horde of it now.
I'm just using cobblestone for the pretty much pathway to the end portal.
Yep. The annoying thing about having a silk touch pick as my main pick right now is that I have to use the fortune pick on everything that isn't.
Just take everything that's ore and then use the fortune pick later on it.
That actually is probably the smarter idea.
I usually would do that for mining missions. I would just get the ores, mine them later if I needed to.
True, that way I don't fill up my inventory as fast.
Yeah. And
'Cause
yeah,
then
we
I'll
don't-
be coming home with 10 redstone ore instead of 60 instead of 3 stacks of redstone dust.
Yeah, we don't have shulker chests either, so we can't just like place this down, stuff everything in here.
Yeah, we need to get some ender chests. But right now we need to save our ender eyes for the portal. But ender chest, a couple ender chests would be nice.
Well, if we get another ender eye, we may be able to kill the dragon today. Dragon shouldn't be that hard to kill, right?
Yeah. It probably is. I don't know how. I actually haven't fought the ender dragon since they changed its
Oh, the fire breath is not that hard to deal with. If we take some bottles, we can bottle that stuff up.
Yeah.
But I do recommend we build a shelter so we don't get obliterated by endermen.
Yeah. Put a torch on the ground there because there's gravel on top of that hole.
What is the typing going on?
I have no idea.
Angry McDonald's yelling. I might run out of characters.
The McDonald's rage. You know McDonald's screwed up when he doesn't even have enough characters in the.
Let's put
in
it
the
this way:
feedback section.
it only gives me 1,200 characters. I'm at about 900. I'm not done yet. I've only just gone through.
Are
me
you
going
writing a
through
book
the
report or
line.
something?
I've only gotten through the drive-through line at this point. I haven't complained about, getting a dry burger or having way too many fries or anything yet.
Sounds like
you never complain about way too many fries. Everything else, okay?
There is a point. Let's put
There is
it
a point
this.
where there is too many fries that.
Let's put it this way: if you had an infinite supply of fries, and you don't want to leave any of these fries left,
You're gonna be fat.
You never complain about the free stuff in life.
well, they made me pay for the large fries, and I didn't want large fries, so yeah, it's not free.
Oh, then yeah, okay, yeah, complain about that. That's a different. I thought it's like you got
Here's the
a
thing,
whole
they
bunch
gave
of
me
extra.
large fries, and I paid for medium, but they defaulted to large meals when we all wanted medium. We just wanted medium meals.
Oh, so they actually charge you for it. Okay.
Yes.
They charged me for it.
The redstone.
Now I am saltier than their fries.
Which is saying something.
Yeah. I'm still just wondering, how do you mistake a brown drink for a Sprite? Like, this just has me in disbelief. Like, in what universe is Sprite brown? Please, if you know the answer in the comments, please type it. Just tell me, alright? I really need to know what universe this is.
Sad thing is people barely comment on my videos.
Hmm?
People barely comment on my videos, yo.
Oh, maybe now they will.
Hopefully. Because the funny thing is all the comments I've been getting are like, hi, hello.
Hi, hello, how are you doing today?
Those are all the comments I've obtained.
Oh my goodness.
I am not making that up. And one was
Well, I have 8 diamond ore now.
One was literally, hello, yes.
Now I need to start leaving comments on your videos. Sad part though is the pods are the only ones I'm actually going to leave comments on are the ones I was already in, so. I have a feeling my comment for this video is going to be, is going to be me quoting myself saying I need to start leaving comments on your videos. I'm silly and punny like that.
Some inception levels of stuff right there.
Who is this Lightman guy? He's awesome. You need to make an altar in his. You need to make him. I don't know. I do not words good, so I cannot think about it. Figure that off the top of my head.
All I'm hearing in your brain is like a Windows computer shutting down, like the static and everything.
Do.
God, he is raging.
They see me raging.
The lawsuits.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. There's one guy at church that's about to sue a bunch of people.
What happens?
He is currently being falsely accused of being a white supremacist that's going to shoot up a school.
Okay, what the heck?
And he lost his job because of it. And his job and someone at his workplace posted up a sign that said that and not to let him in and all that fun stuff. And so now he's saying, hey, you, find out who did this and fire them, or I'm going to sue you. And he would have every right to. That's slander.
Yeah.
That is libel and slander. I think it's libel. Let me look that up. Yep, libel, a published false statement that is damaging to a person's reputation, or written defamation. That would be libel.
Yeah.
That is legitimately libel and slander.
And and even if he doesn't end up suing them, he's definitely suing the person who's, put him under this investigation in the first place.
Yes, because once again, libel and slander.
So he is currently being investigated by the FBI. Granted, I'm not all that concerned about the investigation because I know the guy. I know, hey, nothing's gonna come up.
My question is, why would someone want to ruin his reputation in the first place?
My guess is he did something to piss him off. Oh. I'm out of inventory space. I got 38 gold ore and 32 iron ore though, so not bad for spammy, jump. How am I almost out of steak?
I don't know.
I need to go murder more cows. But for now, I shall stop. First thing, let's put this stone somewhere. Angry type.
Why am I picturing that dumb VR clip from James Ski where his friend slaps something and turns Super Saiyan? I'm picturing Magic right now. He slaps his keyboard and goes Super Saiyan.
Probably.
Oh, me! Oh, me! I am never doing that again.
What you can't do after eating a McDonald's meal.
Ironically, since I know Kamehameha is like the giant turtle wave, I think of that and I think of the old Thraciel Beyblades. The old turtle defense type.
Well, time to mine my diamonds.
Oh yeah, while I'm on the subject of Beyblades, I actually went and got one of the old hard metal system ones back from like, I don't know, like 2004, 2005.
Oh, that's kind of depressing. Not you getting the Beyblade,
Yeah.
but the
What happened?
mine 8 ore with the Fortune 3 pick only gets 11 diamonds. I expected more.
I expect cookies.
I don't mind a half a stack of redstone ore with the Fortune pick. This is gonna fill up my inventory.
Oh,
On the bright side, this gives me something to do while stuff smelts.
You know that game Metal Gear Survive? I kept getting players who were like weak level on online mode.
Matchmaking.
Yeah, I know, but the funny thing, I was level 10 when I was doing this, and I kept getting people who were like level 1, and I'm like, you do realize this mission is level 20, right?
What are you doing in that level?
Being awesome.
I was like the only person that's like surviving. Pun.
Punniness intensifies.
But now that I'm doing like now that I'm like level 50, everyone's like past the weak levels now. It's ridiculous.
We're gonna have to start blocking up the lapis. We probably should have started that ages ago, actually. Like leave one stack unblockified and the rest blocked. Unblockified. Yep, that's the thing I just said. Blockify me, Cap. Okay.
One thing I find funny with the Dragon Ball mods nowadays days is that people seem to want to see Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon characters beat each other up. I mean, someone did this. They had Shaggy versus Bugs Bunny.
Sounds legit. Uh-oh. New recipes unlocked because I created blocks of lapis. I probably just learned how to turn a lapis block into a normal lapis. Because there is legitimately nothing else that requires a lapis block.
Must have changed the recipe for making an enchantment table.
Possible. To have, we would have noticed when we made the enchantment table.
Yep.
Well, I am also level 30, so I'm going to enchant my diamond pickaxe. I should probably actually grab this lapis from the chest. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 4. Okay, that works. Now I can let the silk touch be for silk touchy things.
rage intensifies.
And the rage intensifies. Alright, I need to find the skull now.
One thing sucks is I made like copies of a map. I was trying to like do map art, and I found out I can't transfer them over between worlds by saving them in the tab. They don't save that MTB edit, whatever.
NBT.
Yeah, it doesn't save in the pretty much in your saved tabs.
I thought they were like its own little file, like map_0, and then a map with the damage ID of 0 would be that map, and no map with that. I don't know. They might have changed it since I last did that, because I know I did that once to create custom maps for images when I was doing the TF2 thingy.
Well, I was making a map by hand, and I thought saving it would work. It didn't.
Yep.
They probably changed the way how it handles maps.
Yep. Oh, also, I was curious. I did a test run with the new snapshot with the same seed number. The seed's different, though. Everything changed. But the only thing that's the same is that we spawn near a village again.
Interesting.
I guess the part that decides where villages are didn't change.
Yeah. I swear, if there's a mine shaft underneath the village again, I'm gonna just go like, God dang it, game.
I'm not surprised.
They didn't change much about that, did they?
Yeah. They did change the biomes though, so that's probably why the rest of the map changed. Because when it has
now you've got like 16
randomized
biomes or something.
Yeah. No, it's more like 8 or 9. Because there's like a deep ocean and then shallow or deep. I think there are 9. There's cold, chilly, normal, warm, hot.
Yeah,
and then
hot,
there's
I believe has like ravines that actually will suck you in.
I think hot only has a shallow version though. There's no deep version of hot.
You may be wrong about that. I saw some ones that were pretty deep.
I think in one of the snapshots they removed it.
Oh. I know, I died this recently.
19? 19A?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know, maybe I read the snapshot details wrong. I didn't actually load them up, but I read the change log.
Yeah.
Oh, back down to the mines. Now I'm not silk touching everything and wasting silk touch pickiness. Does mending even work on a silk touch? Does it have to be in your hand while you get the experience for it to mend, or can it just be in your inventory?
But you can always just repair it by smelt some stuff and then just get the experience that way.
True.
Which I normally do.
So it's still got mending if we need to fix it, but at the same point, it's got Unbreaking 3, and we don't really see much need to silk touch often, so it'll be fine. I should probably throw it back in the... vault. I'll do that once I'm done with this mining trip. I don't die on mining trips. Except for that one time I actually almost died on a mining trip.
I think I'm almost near the end of this, heading to the end portal. Then we'll have a straight path to it.
Nice. And most importantly, a safe path.
Yep.
Alright, I am finished chewing off the ears of McDonald's. For now.
I'll probably just give you like a free fry or something.
I think last time I complained, they actually wanted to give me an entire quarter pounder with cheese meal.
That wouldn't surprise me either.
Somebody's cooking a bunch of potatoes.
That would
Yep.
be me because you know. Don't
Experience.
wanna
Should
die.
never have. Mind if I can have the experience off of that so I
Sure.
can mend the pickaxe? Just leave it in the furnace and I'll.
No,
do
it
it
should be
next
still
time.
cooking.
Yeah, it was when I left. It was like 50 in.
It is. It's got plenty of coal in it.
Of course, I top them all off when I come back from the mines, because I always have way too much coal.
Well, I've got a random iron ingot in my inventory from when I killed a zombie at the end of the last episode, so pop that back in. I mean, not that I've taken more than I've taken a whole bunch of iron to begin with, but you know.
Also, I've seen what they replaced normal fish with cod now.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
So it's
said-
not just fish, fancy fish, fancy fish,
Yeah.
fancy fish. It's fish A, fish B, fish
Yeah.
C, fish.
Give
be
me
honest.
that filet of fish! Give me that
To
fish!
be honest, there's only just about the only thing I don't like about there being more than one type of fish is mods still use the normal fish. And now it's so friggin' hard to get normal fish.
Oh, you can still fish them out the normal way. It's just now there's just a 3D model in certain areas for convenience if you want to just kill them.
I know you can still fish to them, but my problem is now that
Oh, you're
there's
saying mods are
chances to
broken
catch-
now.
I'm saying it's harder to get them because there's also a 1 1/3 chance of getting this type of fish or that type of fish or that type of fish instead of just hey,
The
you
normal
catch-
fish is actually the most common of them.
you catch normal fish or true, but even so, it's still less likely. It was still it's not a 90% chance of catching normal fish and 10% chance of catching trash. It's now like 50 or 40% chance of catching normal fish and
But that's
whatever.
what the lore and luck of the sea is for.
But even so, you'll still catch salmon, and the mod doesn't like salmon.
Yeah, I think Forge just needs to go. Okay, this is a fish.
At the
Count it
same
as a
time, it
fish.
seemed
Forged :/fish or dictionary fish.
And now you know why I
Just
don't like
put it in the or
mods.
dictionary. Fish or.
you don't
Yeah.
even need to go. I don't. You don't even need to say it's or, because wood doesn't say or wood in the Forge dictionary.
Why is there a random minecart over here?
I don't know. It should be
I
from
don't
your
know.
thing.
You're the minecart king.
Yeah, and I don't know what it's doing here. That should tell you something.
Just minding its own business. Leave it alone.
Well, it's minecarting its own business, but that's shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Dum, bum, ba-da-dum. Shenanigans. Dum, da-dum, dum. All right, this path goes over this way, then it goes back over this way, and then this way. Because this isn't confusing at all.
Nothing's ever confusing in Minecraft. Everything makes perfect sense.
Well, at least Minecraft makes sense. Out of all the games I've played that deal with crafting, a lot of things don't make sense.
You know what doesn't make sense to me? Stairs. Put in six chunks of wood, you get 4 stairs out of it.
Yeah, not very efficient stairs.
It's like I like that they made doors more efficient.
You're losing
Well, what happened to
2/3 of your wood.
I know. You're losing like a third of it. Yeah, 2/3 really, because you're losing the fragments.
2/3 plus 3/4. Because, you're cutting 1/4 of it out to make the stairs. Because that's effectively all stairs are. You're just chopping 1/4 of it out and calling it done.
Yeah, like how do you lose wood chiseling some wood out?
I don't know, maybe wood blocks are actually hollow.
What?
Yeah, that.
That actually might make sense, considering the lag.
Hello.
I hear lava. It must
Well,
die.
as soon as you say lag, I start crouching.
A good idea. But having said that, if I'm saying lag, that means that the lag has been going on for a couple seconds, which means if you weren't crouching, which means it's not going to acknowledge the fact that you're crouching until you've already fallen off.
Yup.
Skippity skip.
Let's work on this path more.
Hello, Redstone. Give me all of your experience.
Now, make me.
I'm almost level 30 again. Wow.
Alright, take less than half a heart of damage.
No, I think I've got enough pickaxes for now. I should probably be focusing on making swords and armor and the bows
Yeah.
now. Especially bows. Because we're up against the Ender Dragon. Bows
Oh,
are probably
yeah.
going to be needed.
Oh, yeah.
My sword doesn't even have sharpness.
Yeah, I gotta tell you something.
Mine has smite too, but it's also made of stone.
I find this very funny in Metal Gear Survive. You can make ice bullets in Metal Gear Survive.
Ice bullets.
Wouldn't they melt? Wouldn't they melt or shatter when they get fired?
Well, you are using liquid nitrogen to make it.
Yeah, that
Wouldn't it?
makes
It would still melt eventually.
Yeah, but it'll be once it's lodged in your opponent's skull.
I guess that's the perfect way to keep them from finding the bullet. Keep them from finding the bullet.
Well, you're fighting zombies. I don't think anyone's gonna really care.
Who shot me? Who shot my butt?
Oh, let me check on the autopsy.
I
It
can't
was
find
Iceman.
anything. Ice.
Iceman.exe.
Oh, good lord.
I enjoyed the Mega Man EXE games.
So did I. They were my favorite friggin' games.
Did you ever use the crossover pack with Boktai? With the DS?
No,
Oh yeah,
I don't think
On
we. I don't think
emulator.
we had Boktai.
I've done it on
Actually-
emulator,
Yeah.
not IRL though.
I do recommend playing the game though. It is interesting. I have the third game that only came out in Japan that I'm playing the ROM of right now on my channel. That I've got a fan translation.
Oh, Boktai 3.
Yes.
Yes, Boktai 3.
Well, I really want to play as Mega Man Battle Network 4.5.
Which one's that?
The one they
basi-
only released in Japan.
It's one they only released in Japan. That's basically it uses all the characters in Battle Network 4. It uses all of the battle chips in Battle Network 4, but the system is a bit different. It's actually a more accurate representation of you are the operator of the NetNavi. The NetNavi does its own thing. You send them chips and give them basic instructions of, hey, hang out in the back. Oh, hey. Here, have a battle
So it's
chip.
pretty
Here,
much
have a
more,
battle chip.
pray to God he lives the battle.
Yep, true, but they also have abilities that you can tell them to use. For example, if you're playing as Roll has a barrier that she can use. She has her roll arrows. You can basically your L and R buttons, instead of being a custom screen, are hey, use ability A or use ability B.
I think I
And-
understand why I didn't come over here because of that. I think it's because I don't think anyone would have liked that drastic change. I think they would have liked the whole stay playing as the characters you're known as. With the whole you have full control. Of the
Honestly, I kind of like the idea of it.
character.
I mean,
but
I don't
still
think it
would've
would
been
be a great
mainstream.
game, but I think it would be an interesting enough side. Kind of like how Mega Man Battle Chip Challenge was. Well, the Battle Chip Challenge wasn't all that great.
The Battleship Challenge was weird.
Also, apparently in Battle Network 4 and 4.5, there's actually a chip, a battle chip. They actually sold battle chips and a battle chip like thing that you can plug into your GBA that you can actually like use the slide battle chips in through your PET and have it actually go into the game.
thought there
But
was
they
a-
didn't have any codes or anything, so you couldn't like PA memo them.
I thought there was an actual pet device they had at once. Like it was like a black and white screen. They actually had physical
Yeah.
cards for that too.
And yeah, I think I've seen them. And they look like what the pets look like in the anime.
Yeah.
The anime is pretty good too. Got a completely different story.
Amazingly, the anime is actually good this time.
Yes.
You can't say that about all animes, sadly.
Especially the Beast one. Mega Man XE, Rockman XE Beast.
I guess you could say it was a beast.
It was. Had different origins for Iris and Colonel too.
Yeah. Oh, this is something
Is-
interesting I
wow.
found.
In the games, Iris is the other half of Colonel. Spoilers.
Huh.
Well, that works. But in the anime, Iris was actually a completely separate Navi that was created by that world's Dr. Light. Oh, she's also from another dimension.
Because Mega Man needs to be confusing for some reason.
I'll admit, the one thing I did like about the anime is the cross fusion. It's pretty
Yeah.
freaking.
I
Have you
got
seen
something
the anime?
interesting to tell you. The bot
Honestly-
games are kind of hinting that the vampires are aliens. I'm not making that up.
Well, then I'm an alien.
They don't
Good enough.
directly say they're alien, but it kind of hints
what-
the whole
what is this?
vampires are Boktai.
Boktai.
Yeah.
Oh, it kind of hints, hey, vampires are aliens. That makes sense.
The fourth game, Lunar Nights, goes even deeper into that plot hole, and pretty much says they are aliens.
I did not know that.
It says kind of they're aliens.
I'll be honest.
It's still.
I've never really been all that interested in Boktai.
Is it because of the solar sensor?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, the emulator I use says, screw that. You don't need to worry about that. We got binds.
Screw that. Screw that. You're at full sunlight all the time.
Well,
You
can-
actually don't want to be at full most of the
True.
time.
Oh no, there is a limit. If you are full, certain things don't work. Like the solar panels that appear, they'll go across things. Those will disappear at max.
Yeah. I did like the
The sun is too bright,
Jang-
basically.
I did like the Django battle chips in Battle 5.
Oh yeah, those
That
are
was-
useful.
Like Django is just useful because it penetrates things like invisibility in the multiplayer battles.
Yep.
And it has that 3-block spread attack with the
And
gun.
which means if you catch them in the middle, you literally are attacking the entire enemy side of the field.
Yeah.
Well, my inventory is full.
I was
time
able
head
to
back.
like use the charge attack and kill everything in one turn.
The
Well,
funny,
I love pile driver program advance.
yeah, you could actually program advance and bring the pile driver onto the field.
Oh yeah, the pile driver is what you use to finish off the boss after you defeat him
Yeah.
in a normal battle.
In,
Yeah.
in
It's
6,
so
I
fun
think
to
it's
do.
just Gunsaw 1, 2, 3. In 5, it's like
like
Gunsaw
1,
3,
2,
3
it's like-
Django SP.
Yeah, Django SP.
Or Django DS. You can use the pile. All of the program advances that involve the SP versions of the chips are also work with the DS versions of the chips, or with with the DS.
But I mean, who actually uses enough dark chips to get to the DS versions? Like, come on.
I know,
By
it's
the
like
time you
dark
get
chips are
that dark,
evil, dude.
you've lost like 30 health points permanently.
Oh wait, that's what I gotta do is what those dark chips are for? Oh my, I gotta
Yeah,
re-
those DS chip. If you use dark chips normally, you don't double soul with them. You eventually become dark. Mega Man sprite actually becomes darker. It eventually starts turning to like a dark purple instead of the light blue.
And you lose 1 health every
Uses
single
one
time you
health,
use it.
health
So
point
eventually
per
you will end up with only 1 HP. Granted, you can use the Navi customizer to give you more, but
Yeah.
also if you're at full levels of darkness, if you die, you become Chaos Mega Man.
Yeah,
Or at
he
least
just bounces around the
that's what I
field
call it.
invincible for about 20 seconds. Then it just plops you down on the battlefield wherever you happen to be.
still
and
at 1 health.
it'll just be
Unless he
it'll
healed
just
you.
randomly be using random chips.
Just like when you use Dark Invisible or when you screw up a Dark Chip and he ends up on the other side.
Yeah.
I never used the dark chips. It's like I'm not losing my health. I'm just gonna stick using
Well,
solar
if you
guns.
in 5, in 4 you can't use the dark chips whatsoever legitimately and actually stay on the good side of things. But in Mega Man 5 you can actually double soul with them with your appropriate dark chips, and that'll allow you to actually use the dark chip attacks while still being good Mega Man.
Yeah.
That
You
means
get an
you
email
don't.
about it.
That means you don't get the HP reduction. You don't get any of the bugs because whenever you use a dark chip, you also get some sort of crippling bug along with it.
Yeah.
Like
I have done a
Dark
couple
Recover-
runs though where I've
like Dark Recover, for instance. It'll heal you for 1,000 health, but it'll give you a massive HP bug, and your HP will steadily drain.
a lot faster than a normal HP bug, mind you.
Yeah, it's actually a
It's
version
like-
of 2 I could.
If you use Dark Recovery normal, your health will drain in your health. The 1,000 health you just healed will be gone in like 30 seconds.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Well, I'm going to see what I would get for enchanting a sword.
But I mean, if you double soul with them and you hold your charge attack button and you'll actually charge up that attack, whatever the dark chip's attack is.
How do we only have 2 string?
Well,
I
but-
need 3 to make a bow.
there's one little detail though.
Oh, there's the rest of the string. Okay.
What's
Yep,
that?
there's one little detail though. If you like whenever you're doing your charge attack, it'll kind of flip between a full-blown attack or a weak attack. If you get it when it's weak, the attack doesn't go off and Dark Mega appears on the other side to antagonize you. If you hit it right, you do the attack as intended.
Yeah.
The one thing I do like about being able to Chaos Unison though is you can use the Dark Chip more than once.
Yes, you can use it.
However, it becomes harder and harder to do it every time.
Yes, every time you use it in the single combat, in a single round of combat, the harder it becomes to do.
Well, I have a Power 3, Punch 1, Unbreaking 3, and Flame Bow.
No
But I mean, as
infinity?
long as you don't hit L or R, you could technically do it forever.
Unless you're in a Liberation
Until
mission, because it
you-
automatically...
Well,
does
yeah,
it
because
there.
then you have a time limit. I gotta admit, those liberation missions are one of the real unique things about 5.
Oh, where it's like a chest-based type of thing?
Yeah, you gotta, and how the amount of tiles that surround the tile you're currently on actually chooses exactly how the tiles are laid out on the battlefield.
Hate the ones where you have to fight from behind and front.
Yeah,
They
well,
can be useful if done strategically, because they,
Yeah.
especially if you're playing Team Colonel and you're using Nightman, because his charge attack only affects the panels in front and behind him, directly around him. You can use that, and now his charge attack can literally hit enemies on half of
God,
the
I
field.
wanna whip
it'll just spontaneously smack enemies behind them direct.
God, I wanna just grab my DS now and play that.
Go for it. We should fight online via interwebs, so I can whoop your butt.
I don't think I set up internet for normal DS.
Actually, I don't think you can anymore.
Yeah, I don't think that.
Pretty sure the
features it.
servers are down. I'm pretty sure they A, took the servers down, and B, the normal DS can. Well, actually, the 3DS might be able to do it.
The
but at the same
3DS
time-
no longer quite supports the network either. They removed the network from the 3DS, the old Nintendo network.
Are you sure it still shows up? You have to go into an old game for it to show up and then do that whole setup.
True, but I'm pretty sure it requires a security type that is out of date and no one ever uses. Nothing
Yeah, that's the
ca-
problem. No one
compatible
uses
with it.
that.
And even if you could find something that was compatible with it, they actually took the servers down. I know because I was looking up. Because in Mega Man Star Force for the DS, you can get more link power by becoming friends with people. So, and you can become friends over the internet if you have their friend code. And in one of the forums, they were like, "Hey, I need to become friends with a bunch of people before the servers go down. On like November something, like years
Jeez.
ago.
Well, I do have a suggestion. Do use an emulator and link the emulator together with another emulator in the same file, like local.
Yeah. Well, the problem is there a way for me to have an emulator link up with IRL?
Probably not.
Unless you have a ROM card with an SD, with a small micro SD card. Then yes. Because the only way for you to do that is if you have.
I have the actual games.
Yeah. The
Now
only
I
thing
want
you
my
would-
actual game card to be friends with fake friends that I emulate.
Yeah, you would just need, if you want to do it that way, you would need another system, a game card that can read ROMs, and that's it.
Yeah. I could always just like borrow my brother's.
Yeah. Well, believe it or not,
Probably not worth it.
some company in Japan actually got into serious trouble and got sued by like 80 different distribution companies in Japan over those chips.
Oh, really?
Yes, and they lost. They had to pay Nintendo and like 80 different companies like a whole ton of money because they outlawed those. Because
I
they were
figured
constantly being used for piracy.
I can't blame them. I can't say I blame them for that.
Yeah, I
Alrighty.
can't either. I mean, your games are being pirated usually for free because of these chips.
Yeah, I
And even if
understand that.
even if they weren't being pirated for free, the money wouldn't be going to you.
Yep.
Yeah, I understand that.
So, but they outlawed them, and they ended up suing some companies that still sold them, even though they were.
So that's why all the ROM hacks at GDQ were friggin' NES games.
Well, they didn't do anything about the ROMs. They did it with the actual physical cartridges. They were selling actual DS cartridges with no info on them. So you just plop a ROM on it, and it'll play
Gee.
any ROM you want,
That makes sense.
as long as it's.
So
long
basically,
as
it was
as long
Nintendo
as it's-
sold them the cartridge, and they were able to make the ROM hack legally.
Yeah, like that's how people.
And it's not like they're doing it for profit, anyways.
Oh, some people were.
True, but at GDQ they can't complain about it because it's charity work. Well, they probably
There's
could complain
still
if they
plenty
wanted
of
to.
controversy over GDQ,
Like most of the
Whatever,
games
not
I've played with my emulator.
but that's a whole different can of worms.
Yeah, most of the games I play with the emulator I have on my computer is most of the games I physically have. Like a box type 3.
Yeah.
I know that came
Yeah.
out in Japan, but I beat that somehow just not understanding.
I'll be
the word
honest,
Japanese.
I've pirated probably more games than I should have, and having said that, most of them I've bought. It's like, heck, I've been reading I read some books online. I read the SAO light novels online, and now via my Kindle, I have bought most of them. I have bought every single one that's available, and I will continue to buy them, even though I've already read them.
And even though Sword Art Online is probably the worst designed game ever, in terms of actual
it
game.
makes Dot Hack look like a paradise.
I'll be honest, the book is better than the anime.
I probably
Just-
I agree with you on that.
Kirito is less overpowered in the book than he is on the anime. Or more accurately, he's just as overpowered, but because it's book form, you can actually read the inner thoughts and see how much he's struggling to be that awesome. You can see how much work it can do the little 5-second, oh, I'm doing 50 hours of training a day.
And then there's that side
50
dot.
hours of training a day? How does that work?
Jeez.
It's
Then there's
only
that
24 hours in a day.
Plot armor.
Physically impossible.
No, and then he has that side dot. Did I leave the oven on before I got stuck in this darn game?
Oh, if you think it's funny that he got 50 hours of training a day, this is legitimate. This is legitimately something that happened. In 3 days, he was there for 2.5 years.
the
He was
game world?
not it. He was technically it's not a game world, but it was a virtual world. He in 3 days he was in the underworld for 2.5 years.
Real time or the world's time in the universe?
In real world time, he was there for 3 days. In virtual world time, he was there for 2.5 years.
Seems legit.
It actually is. They explain the science behind it because it's a new type of full dive system that actually doesn't translate to your nerves. It actually translates directly to your brain, and your brain has an acceleration button apparently.
Jesus. Jeez, that sounds terrifying.
They did have safety features on it, however, so that you don't spend too much time in it. When there is a human logged in, maximum acceleration rate is like 1,200 times. And it's 3 days, plus 2.5 years.
Jeez, that's some terrifying thoughts.
Also in that world there's not a single NPC. And yet there's thousands of people. They're all AI.
What's all AI?
What?
You said something about AI. They're all AI. Something like that.
They're all AIs, but they are humans. But they do not have human bodies.
So, Ghost in the Shell?
No. They actually manage on digitizing the human soul.
Ghost in the Shell.
I guess. Well,
Have
I
you
haven't
ever
seen-
seen Ghost in the Shell?
No. So probably yeah. Probably Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, a little bit. Questioning about the soul more. What makes the soul?
Floodlights. Fluctuating lights. Or as they call them, floodlights.
Your mic is
FLUCT.
really glitching.
It is. My headset's working, right?
Yeah, now it seems to be fine.
I don't know. Maybe my mic wasn't up. You were only hearing me through my brother's. Because I know I was hearing.
Strange.
Oh, back into mine to grind some more experience so I can chant another bow for Ender Dragon murder.
Talking about games where you're trapped in the universe, have you ever watched Dot Hack?
I actually watched one of the seasons, one of the hacks. Forget which one. I'd have to look it up.
I feel like they did a better job in Dot Hack of the universe in anime form than Sword Art Online.
Oh, come on. Why are you not on my queue page? I know I added you to my queue page. Yeah, I queue up everything I watch just in case I want to watch it again. I know I freaking watched it. Did I forget to add it to my queue after I did it? Finished it?
I have no idea.
Probably. Yeah, I watched Dot Hack Sign, I think.
Ah.
Yeah, I forgot that it's my queue. There.
Da, da, da,
Every time I
da,
watch
da,
an anime on
da,
Crunchyroll,
da,
I
da.
always add it to my queue, so I have so that when I go randomly scrolling through the lists, I'll see that little flag saying, "You already watched this," because the little orange flag that says it's on my queue. That way I could just scroll down my queue. Go like, do I feel like rewatching any?
Yeah, for those bored days.
Like tonight? Well, really, tonight I should be getting started on my Thursday homework. But
Yeah. Well, right now I'm just waiting for my Mafia game to catch up with me.
Oh, hello, Cave.
What happened in your Mafia game? That's like you sent like so much stuff.
Everybody died again.
Wait, what?
Well, on the first night, first day, some guy decided to claimed despite being a vanilla town, he claimed the role that he wasn't. Actually, got our two actual town power roles to claim their roles to counter that guy, and so now the scum knows their power roles from the first day. One of them dies the first night. The second day rolls around, some guy starts acting really suspicious, makes a sudden 180-degree turn on their scum reads for absolutely no real apparent reason. Gets voted to get lynched because of that. They flip Vanilla Town. The other
Wait a second. Is Mafia like that witch game where you have to figure out who's the witch?
It's kind of like that, yeah.
Where you're pretty much, it shows everyone in a circle, and it's just, and then they go in the house, and if someone dies, you gotta figure out who killed them.
Basically. Except there's two members of the Mafia here.
I'm thinking it's like a 3D shooter game.
It's been called Werewolf, it's been called Mafia. I can't see why you can't give it a witch theme. I have seen Magical Girl Mafia. No, I'm not kidding about that.
Oh,
I'm legitimately not kidding.
I'm not
They
doubting
put
you.
in a mechanic where everybody had magical girl powers and could use them every night, except they would risk burning out the magic for the next night if everybody did it.
As long as it's not like Magical Girl Raising Project.
I don't think I even want to know about that.
It is an anime. It is screwed up.
Yeah.
What a bunch of happy magical girls. Their job is to help people. They get points for helping people. So if you help the old lady across the street, 10
That
points.
sounds like a plot to something else. Oh wait, what was it? Starts with a white cat that tricks you into signing a contract, and all hell breaks loose.
It's not a
We're not
cat,
talking about
but it
Sailor
is white.
Moon, are you?
The little like tiny
No,
robot
not
thingy.
Sailor Moon. I'm not the symbol.
I'm just saying, Sailor Moon. White cat comes up to the girl and says, "Hey, use this power," and she's like, "What the heck is going on here?"
No, I mean don't put the
That's
magic.
like serious. I'm not gonna lie. I have seen the first episode of Sailor Moon.
Yeah.
That's basically how it goes.
What's weird is the fact that even boys can become magical girls.
What?
Yes.
What?
No, that's magical boys.
No. Whenever he transforms into a magical girl, he actually turns into a girl.
Oh, good lord.
But when he's in his normal form, he is still a boy.
Why Japan? Like, you want to know why Japan's so messed up like this?
No,
Japan comes up with some weird stuff, mate.
Yes. Do you know why they're like this to begin with?
They're trying to.
Because of the
Who
West.
cares?
Yeah, I was gonna
Literally
say.
the West.
Yeah, because we hate them.
No, we went to them like way
Yeah,
back
yeah,
when we
I've
first.
already heard this story. I don't want to hear it again. Sorry.
Well, that was rude.
Yeah, well, it makes me uncomfortable.
Or it's just some guy's fetish to be a guy in a magical girl outfit. You never know. This world's messed up as it is already.
I don't know. I was just reading a book about a girl who dresses as a guy. Granted, she has a perfectly good reason to dress up as a guy because she's pretending she wasn't happy with her life, so now she's training to be a knight. So she's pretending to be a guy.
So she's Joan of Arc, basically.
Mulan?
No.
That's also kind of a lot.
Kind of. Also, kind of, yeah. But but one of the guys figured out that she's a girl, and then she went on a date with him, but she was the guy of the date, and he was the girl of the date. She used the fact that she got to decide to punish the punishment game for a competition that the guys all had. So So her punishment was that they had to cross-dress and take him out on a date. So their first date. So for their first date, she was the guy and he was the girl. I bet he did not see that coming when he asked her out.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Granted, having said that, you didn't mind it too much.
That's the surprising fact about it. And the only
I mean,
reason
he didn't like it, but
that's how you know it's an
He didn't
anime.
like it,
Actually
but he didn't
find
hate it.
technically that's not an anime, it's a book. It was a light novel. It has yet to have an anime adaptation, to my knowledge.
Close enough. Anime book form. There.
It's called a light novel.
Anime book form.
Light novel.
It's still a digital animated game where you have to. Wait, is light novel a game or an actual book? I can't remember which.
It's an
It's a
actual book.
Oh, when I hear light novel, I picture the darn dating games and stuff like, because people use light novel for that as well, and I just go,
That is... People actually call those light novels? That's
yes.
more like a animated novel or something.
Yes, but people call those light novels too, which confuses me.
Yeah. It is 100% words with occasional pictures.
Yep.
But then again, normal books also have occasional pictures.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Not always.
Certainly a
But light
pretty
novels tend to have it. Because they already have an artist making the cover image, they might as well make a few more. Get the character design well fleshed out. Besides, we have to see what he looks like in a dress.
No, we don't.
And I
Yep.
agree with Magic on that one.
Well, let me put it this way. Well, the one advantage of her being a girl is that she is in training with one of the guys in her squad. Because she got assigned to a special squad. To basically the SWAT squad. And one of the guys in there is excellent at doing disguises and infiltration missions. So she's been learning a lot about makeup and all that fun stuff. From that, she was so she was good enough at it that when they walked out, the other squires that were waiting outside it actually took them a while to figure out that, hey, oh, it's Queen and what's his name? And yes, the guy's name is Queen.
The guy's name is Queen? What?
He's foreign.
That doesn't explain that. Even for
Hey, at least he got a proper name. Princess Fee only got her name. Princess Fee
Okay,
only
you
got
said
her name.
queen, right? I heard clean.
No, Queen. as
Mr.
in
Clean, Mr.
QWEN.
Clean, with a bright new scent of orange.
Yes, the guy named Queen. The prince named Queen is currently dating a princess named Fee. Fie.
Whatever happened to her sisters FIFO and Thumb?
No, her sister's name is Fiel.
Wait, the royalty too? What?
What? What? Duncan, seeds!
Yes, that is why she's disguised as a girl, or disguised as a guy, because she's a princess, and if people knew that she was a girl, they would probably figure out that, hey, this is the princess. This is actually the princess.
Boys kidnapper. We can use her for ransom. But boss, we can't. We're too damn poor.
The squires probably wouldn't do that, but the bad guys definitely.
Yes,
could.
I mean.
Hello, villager. You're in my face. Would you kindly back off, please?
I'm still been extending this path.
I am
still
making more rails.
I am smelting more iron. And dumping more coal and dumping more cobblestone in the chest.
It is amazing how many rails you can make with but a single stick.
It's alchemy. Equivalent exchange.
I mean, I put in one stick, I get 16 rails out of a single stick, and it takes 2 sticks for a fishing rod. Like, seriously, when you consider some of Minecraft's recipes, they can get a little silly sometimes.
Yeah, they should at least make the normal rails take 3 sticks.
Yeah, like, that would at least make some reasonable sense. Well, you'd basically need to use, like, a wooden plank, really, to get enough wood to make all of these railroad ties.
Yup.
I mean, there's like 4 ties per track, which you're somehow making out of 1/16 of a stick. Consider that for a moment. 1/16 of a stick into 4 railroad ties per rail.
Games never said they had to be fully good with logic.
Like that. But seriously, that's 128th of a stick per railroad tie, and that stretches the span of the entire block. Just consider.
Logic.
Minecraft logic.
I can't think of this with a straight face. This is just so wacky.
Yep.
You took my rail.
There. Power 3 flame.
Stop taking my rail. It's a rail.
Well, I now have a power 3 flame bow. That'll probably be decent enough. Alright, I made an extra chest. I need to start putting... I made a chest specifically for weapons.
You need to start
That's where I'm
putting.
gonna start. So I'm gonna start putting all the weapons I'm making in there. I've got I've got a power 3 bow, a power 2 bow, and a power 3 bow. That's 3 decent enough bows. I'm gonna want at least 2 more probably. Actually, what are your bows like? Mario's is your bow
My bow just has Unbreaking 1 and Power 3. I have on me right now.
Yours will probably do well enough against the boss.
Okay. Thank you, Elevator, for lagging out.
But it has no infinity, so I
My bow is Power 5 Flame Unbreaking 3 Infinity.
So actually, in that case, we're all set for bows because now I've got a bow. Portella can grab a bow if she doesn't already have one or doesn't have one powerful enough, and then we've got one for.
On the other hand, I'm wearing terrible iron armor, and I'm using a stone sword with Smite 2.
Yep.
So on the sword front, I'm a little lackluster. Yes,
We've also got a bow ready for Midna if whenever she's here, if she's ready for the boss fight.
yeah.
Oh my goodness, that actually looks good. Sort of.
I'm trying to
Now
think of a good
now I
comedy.
Yeah, I
focus
just
on-
got a bow. I had to get back on land before I checked.
Fair enough.
I'm
Yep.
trying to remember a good comedy anime I've seen recently.
Right now, I just started watching Made in Abyss. I don't know if it's any good or not, but it looks interesting enough.
From what I've heard, that was depressing.
What, Made in Abyss?
Yes.
Okay.
So if you're expecting something cute from it, nope. Just prepare for suffering.
Yep. I've been watching a lot of weird anime lately. Mostly because I ran out of all the normal anime. Well, more accurately, I've got plenty of normal anime left. Technically. But I just don't want to watch any of the really popular ones because they've got like 6 billion episodes and I'm never going to be able to catch up.
Not
Nah,
in this lifetime.
And honestly, I kind of lose interest in things after like 40 episodes.
Yeah.
So I prefer shorter things that are only like 1 or 2 seasons, or the things that are like 1 season and then the next season's gonna come out next fall, and the next season's gonna come out next fall, and the next season's gonna come out next fall. So new stuff that's going to be 600 friggin' episodes but isn't there yet.
Well, there is one anime I watched that was pretty good. That was only one season. Is The Devil is a Part-Timer.
Oh yes, the devil is a part-timer. It's awesome.
Do you think
Okay. That's not something I would even consider watching with that title, but all right.
He works at alternate world. Basically,
We just went back to McDonald's. That's basically what we just did.
yes,
Basically-
he works at McDonald's. Oh, sorry, he works at Whackdonald's.
You kidding me? Oh, wow.
He works at McDonald's with a 16-year-old girl that loves him. That is
What?
in
Well,
love with.
wants to kill him, but then
That-
falls in love with him.
No,
wait, no, I'm
the
thinking the other
16-year-old
one.
girl doesn't want to kill him. Amelia, the hero, wants to
Oh,
kill him. Then she falls in love with him, or at least likes him, or at least becomes friends with him.
What is going on in this thing?
Basically,
Watch it. It's
he is the devil, but all he really wanted was for the demons to stop being brutally murdered by humans for being ugly and demons. So the war against the humans was intended to just be, this is a revolution.
Stop messing with us.
yeah. So check it out. And also,
But the humans won. So instead, he used magic to teleport to another dimension to escape from being murdered by the hero.
which we find out our world doesn't have magic.
But he
Dumb-
can still gain magic, but only through terror and bad things happening, and fear actually.
But he,
Fear.
but he doesn't want to, I guess.
Well,
Given
he's
his-
not going to go out of his way to do it, not unless he actually needs it. For now, he's just trying to get settled in the world. Having magic ain't gonna help him pay the rent.
Yeah, that rent's gotta be paid.
And ironically enough, when other bad guys come through that dimension, Amelia is eerily surprised when he gains a bunch of magic. Oh, and he uses it to save all the humans.
Like, wait, you're the devil. What are you doing saving
need
people?
The money.
It's like,
because of my
Lucifer goes on a
customers.
Lucifer goes on a rampage. I'll just kind of beat you up. Hey, Amelia, can you help me out here? Yeah, sure, fine.
Yeah, there's technically two devils, Lucifer and
Lucifer is his like his right hand man. Actually, his left hand because his general was the other guy, the cloak.
I think the best.
The other guy with the cloak.
Funny story. Once he finally got his magic back, what's his first priority? He magically disappears. Then he arrives late because he had to go back to the apartment. He had to go fly back to their apartment to get his general's cape.
Wah, wah, wah,
I think the best
wah.
part is where he's freaking out. You remember that part where the camera's slowly zooming in as he's talking fast?
I don't think I remember that. What I loved was the look on Lucifer's
me
face
find
once he
that
realized the devil was going to give him a beatdown. Oh, and also,
Mhm.
Lucifer then after he adequately scolds / beats up Lucifer, he moves into their apartment. Apparently, he is an introvert that likes to do nothing more than just buy random things on the internet.
Wow.
Bezos would be more than happy to have him in our universe.
Is my thing not recording? What the hell?
Better be recording. Granted,
Well,
not
it's
that-
recording, but it's not showing this. It's showing like if I was on the title screen. I know I'm not doing anything interesting, but still. Okay, give me a sec. I need to stop recording real quick.
get the title screen and all of us talking.
Alright, now
This is like-
That's what happened to me.
Yep, that's what happened
Oh,
with
I'm-
Portel. Alright, well, now we're back. That was
Now we're
quick,
back.
it fixed. It's fixed now. Well, I'll just keep the audio in and just go like technical difficulties icon.
For an hour.
No, an hour. That was me. I put a technical difficulty with a bunch of creepers in front of it, and
Creepers blew up his recording software. Hello, zombie. Enjoy dying on magma.
That's a nice recording you got there. It'd be such a shame if something happened to it.
No. Let me find that clip so I can put it in the Discord.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Okay, now I've got parallel tracks going on over here.
I kind of want to ride your minecart
Parallel
again.
minecart tracks.
I kind of want to ride your minecarts again.
Found it.
Found what? Oh,
The clip of him freaking out.
oh, I need to see this.
Yep. It's on the Discord.
We're gonna die. I like how you can actually watch it on Discord now.
Yeah, Discord finally implemented a good feature.
And you can both check it out real
King
quick.
steak. Well, I'm gonna mute Skype for a second.
Okay.
Oh my god. Now's when I time out. Available now on Blu-ray DVD combo. It is so quiet though.
Well, you guys watch the clip. It's like near the end.
Fine until payday. Don't forget they give.
We're gonna die. Yeah, when he starts freaking out, it should be like a minute and 7 seconds into the video.
We're gonna die. Zoom in.
That's hilarious. He's just freaking out because he doesn't want to get fat by eating McDonald's times a day. Or 7 days a week till payday. Yeah, that's hilarious.
Oh my
I
lord.
feel like we should build another iron golem outside.
Hey, maybe that's what we should do. We should all next Minecraft episode. We all wear Minecraft skins based off of the characters.
You're gonna have to find them because I'm too lazy.
Then
Hey,
if
I
I
got
find him, I'm
some
picking who
schoolwork
I'm
to
being
do.
first.
How about this? You make them, we'll use them.
Okay, then who do you guys want to be?
I don't know any of the characters. Surprise me.
The hero. I'm the hero.
Just make me whatever the most dweebest character is. But with a
Make him
personality.
Lucifer.
The-
Oh no, okay. I just dug
Then
out
Patella
and now
could
there's
be-
tons of monsters. Oh no.
Then Portella can beat a McDonald's girl. I forget her name. It's been so long since I watched it, I forgot all their names. I remember the hero's name was Amelia. I'm 99% certain her name was Amelia.
It's
Said
Amelia.
that. Okay, thank goodness. I don't want to. I didn't want to be that one guy that called her by the wrong name for like 3 hours and suddenly realized.
Alright, time to restock on cobblestone.
Why'd you leave the
You alright?
Hello? Earth the beta?
I'm still here. I did not leave. My whole game closed. I'm still recording, so the audio's getting picked up still.
Now we
okay.
can put down the technical difficulties, right?
For that and for that other part. Okie dokie.
Okay, so
Oh.
about 75% of this video is gonna be technical difficulty.
Trying to
Meanwhile, I'll
Just
stop.
saying, you might want to put an annotation at the beginning saying, hey, skip to the part where I actually have video, click here.
Or if you want to hear the ridiculousness, keep.
Or if you
You
want to
wanna
hear
hear the
the
chatter.
just keep playing. So you can hear me nerding out about Mega Man Battle Network.
Yes.
Because honestly,
Or I could say like
Yeah,
this.
one of
The
the reasons
first
I
half
want to
of
be a
the
game
video
designer.
is an autobiography.
Oh my, oh my goodness.
Hello, eggs. I've got chicken eggs.
You know what I just realized?
What?
My current resource pack actually shows shields with the durability. It's like I was walking around with my brother's. Since I saw my brother with his shield, and his shield looked knackered and worn. I pick him off mine, put it on my arm. It's almost brand new, and it looks perfectly fine.
That's actually pretty cool. What resource pack are you using?
I literally just grabbed it all 3D resource pack, and I like my 3D rails.
Uh,
And then I'll be the crazy one. What's the general's name again?
I don't know. You would think it would be in the title of the one you just.
Generally.
General.
No,
No, that would be you. If anyone would be General Lee, that would be you.
Only on every third Friday. AK during game night. Alright, let's actually make sure that I'm not going to just plummet to my death over here. That would be lovely.
I agree. See, how many deaths do you have now? 6?
Too many.
Well, your next one only costs diamonds and emeralds. But if you don't die too much more, we're gonna start burning into our lack of music discs.
Yeah, I think we might need
That's
to.
gonna be the showstopper. We might need to reconsider the music disc part.
I mean, how are we gonna get these music discs? That's the
We get
question.
a creeper killed by a skeleton.
Or
Yeah, I think-
or end cities. End cities probably have them.
Yeah.
Because they have lots of chests.
Actually, wait, no,
or-
I don't think they do.
You know?
I've raided end cities and I've never gotten any music disc from them. I usually would get like
What
better
about the mansions?
armor or better
The
picks.
mansions might have them.
Oh,
then.
hey, my Mafia game updated while I'm playing. They literally posted the vote count, but nobody's voting. Because there's only 3 people alive, and if somebody votes wrong, the Mafia member just votes for whoever's left and the game's over.
Oh! There's a llama.
Here's a llama, there's a llama, and another
llama,
fuzzy llama,
llama.
funny llama.
I think. Oh, okay. Who's attacking? There's a Pinkie Pie in armor.
Pinkie Pie in armor.
What?
No, a village zombie, I believe.
Oh, okay, let me see. It's raining, means we can save it. I'm gonna run back. Give me a second.
It's in the dock area.
I'm like tempted to just TP because I don't feel like walking, but oh well. Gonna have to walk.
No cheating.
Apparently, there's a glitch though with this resource pack.
Oh.
Any 3D rails that are on slopes show this weird black stripe on them.
I'm getting a lot of funky lighting bugs.
Using shaders?
But where the lighting
No.
changes and it gets darker, then the rails should display properly on those angles.
It's
Slope
doing that
surfaces.
weird thing where it doesn't update the lighting
yeah,
for
that, yeah.
past the chunk. Where it doesn't
Eh.
where at the chunk border where the chunks separate, it goes.
Yeah.
Oh, I found
Didn't
out.
update it when I put the new torch down.
Oh, I just found out now that a normal map that's not been sized or made bigger, the map is just showing 8 chunks of the map, 8 by 8.
Yeah.
So 64.
Where's that dirt path? There it is. I'm halfway there.
Fell in the water.
What,
Okay,
the
it's
zombie?
coming back. Ah! The golem killed it through the glass, so never
Golem
mind.
through the glass.
You're supposed to save the villagers, not kill the villagers.
It was a zombie one we were trying to go save, but oh well.
I know.
No, we don't know what type it was, anyways. I don't think.
It's a cook.
Bah.
Pinkie Pie is apparently a cook.
Oh, did you look up which one Pinkie Pie is?
That does
Pinkie
make
Pie's a cook.
sense. Let's be honest. That makes sense.
She does work at a bakery. Still, you would think it would like be Mrs. Cake or something.
I think the pony skins alternate.
Yes, it could be Pinky. It could be other the cakes.
No, because Rarity's still Rarity, and the other one's still the other ones. They don't rotate.
Oh.
We am lagging on the rails. I'm lagging on the rails. But it don't matter, none of the server will figure out what to do. Wow, I'm lagging on the rails.
Hello, Redstone. Does fortune... question, does fortune get you more experience?
I'm
Don't
not
think
sure.
so.
I never saw an experience difference when mining with a fortune pick, so no.
Does looting and fortune give more XP? Question posted on the forums. Let's find out what the answer was.
The answer is you're a potato.
Yes, that is a perfectly valid answer to that question. Totally answers my question.
Of course it did.
I'm halfway there.
Nope.
Okay.
All right.
The internet has spoken. The answer is no. I didn't
What?
think it would.
Well, now I have the ends. Now I have the current ends of both rail lines at the
So,
exact same
I got a
place,
question.
just
Should,
one
what
block
should I
over.
title the next episode then, when we all dress up as the characters? Should I
The
name
devil
it?
is a Minecraft timer?
I was gonna say the devil's a Minecraft player.
The devil is a Minecraft player.
Oh my god. This is what we should really be saying after to keep it secret.
I should rewatch it before next week if I have the time.
I need
And
to
then
watch
try
it
to
just
talk like
at
Amelia.
Oh god, no.
The weird thing though is I've never actually seen the dub, I've only seen the sub.
Oh, I watched the dub.
I am a sub man all the way.
The
Subs
funny
before
thing
dub.
is, I like my dubs.
I like my subs. I like subs mostly because I like to pick up Japanese.
Okay.
I only
usually just
like
watch-
my subs in
Which is kind of sad
Battleship.
because sometimes I'll start thinking in my head in Japanese of a couple random phrases I picked up. Like, I'll start calling people baka. Silly stuff
No,
like that.
You say that to someone that doesn't know anything about anime and they're really a jerk. You say that to them.
Baka.
Bakadoo.
Oh, baka! You're gonna think I'm talking about Chewy.
Yes.
What's hilarious though is I keep instinctively answer whenever I'm going like yeah I'm constantly like instinctively saying hi and it's like if I say that in America people are gonna get really confused like you're saying yes you're saying hello what
Oh, I forgot. I can't quite do it that way.
Wait,
If I put off a wall there, then the two rail lines connect with each other, and all of a sudden you're sent going in circles.
then if you're gonna watch a dub, grab your brother, and then bam.
I am a subs for life.
Wubba lubba dub dub.
No.
Ubba lubba dub dub. I also like take random music and try to memorize the lyrics.
Talking about
Which
Rick
is-
and Morty. Someone recreated some clips of the episode in Fallout 4.
I can believe it. I can believe it.
And they're hilarious.
Rick, I feel like we're in the wrong game.
No, he's recreated actual scenes. Let me get a clip and put it in the Discord. Sorry, Addicts, you have no access to this Discord. You have no power here.
It's
Sorry,
for
but
the
did
better.
you just apologize to
Trust
the audience?
that. It's for the better. For your own personal safety.
I would
Do not even
I would
ask to-
suggest we maybe make a Discord with us in it for the audience. That way the audience can talk to us. But let's be honest, we probably don't have enough people for that to be worth it.
You're right about that.
Water!
Uh,
All right, I have water walking boots.
And pause that and put link in Discord.
well, that's
Well, this cave has already been explored, so I'm not gonna bother wasting my time. I'm just gonna block off the water and go back to my little cave. And then I'm gonna watch Rick and Morty.
Ooh.
God, they gotta make those hitboxes bigger.
Say how
Look
why
down
are you
below, turn around to the
damage?
left.
What's hitting you?
Baby zombie.
Ah. Why did it have to be babies?
Hello again, water.
Hello, water, my old friend.
I'm
Do it.
thirsty once again.
Screw it, I'm just gonna follow this water all the way up to the top and drain it with a bucket.
You know what I want to know? I want to know which track gets to the end first.
Want a race?
Yeah, come on up.
Let me.
I have a suspicion it's probably the left track. Probably. Given it's going a lot faster at the end. Oh, I forgot I had that. I have
Jumpy,
this.
jumpy, jumpy,
I have this bread in the chest up here called I'm Bready.
I'm armed and ready.
With baguettes.
No. Shut up.
Hey, Weiss did fight with baguettes. Actual canon.
Did you see the
Weiss
clip
is
then?
the baguette king. Baguette queen. Baguette king? When did Weiss become a boy?
When she sneaked into the Knights Academy. Oh wait, sorry, wrong thing.
Alrighty. Oh.
Are you a Wookiee now?
Oh, let's see what Google Translate makes of that.
Oh, you were on Google
The
Translate.
Google thing. Not the Google Translate, no, the frickin' auto captions. You know the auto captions, right?
Yep.
You know, like, there are two fun things with the auto captions. When they're ridiculously off, and when they actually manage on getting some obscure word or in-game word that's never used in any actual usage right. Like, I watched some people play through, I'm trying to remember what the name of the game was, but somehow it succeeded in coming up with angel toxicosis. And that was exactly what was actually being said. Angel toxicosis.
Oh, goodness.
I'm coming up the elevator.
It's like, how does a game this complicated come up with angel?
Why are you going down?
Because I was standing at the top of the elevator shaft.
And now I'm falling down.
And now I'm going up.
Now I'm being magically held here.
Okay. Thanks, elevators.
I have a minecart.
Alrighty.
Skeleton.
Ready?
Ready.
3, 2, 1. Let's see if this breaks the entire thing. It breaks
It
the
breaks it.
entire
We
thing.
run into each other.
Mwah.
Well, now we're both going on the same
And
track.
now I succeeded in getting myself stuck.
Did you
I'm
two
not
do?
stuck.
We both tried. We
This
both.
track crisscrosses itself, so we were both on the same track at the same time and hit each other.
Oh.
And now I am going very, very slow.
And I'm going very, very fast. Hello, end of the track.
All right, this. I want to see two people on this at the same time, but just at the same starting moment, I don't think quite happens. I'll say let's let the. I'll go first, then you.
Okay.
You wait 2 seconds. I want to see us crisscrossing without colliding. That's basically what I want to see.
Alright.
And I think in 3 seconds will be enough for me to get past that section.
So,
Whee!
3, 2, 1, go. Nope. Apparently not.
That is not the button I intended to hit.
Hello.
Right. Come back here, minecart.
I'm going to ride this and see where it takes me.
Well, I'm gonna
I'm
get enough
actually making-
zombie flesh to get another ender eye.
Nice.
Nice.
We've got a gazillion
I'll
coal.
meet you up
We can
top,
get
Ed.
trying to ride it too.
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe
Well,
5.
we only have about a half an hour or so left,
Yeah.
so we're not gonna have enough time to fight the Ender Dragon. However, we can make it first things
Yeah,
first.
we'd need better armor, anyways. At least I would, and maybe a
Yeah.
decent sword. But I have a good bow.
True.
I
You
mean,
could be our.
I have the
you could be
bow
our
that
archer.
kicks butt.
You can be the bow hero, and I'll be the sword hero.
Okay,
somebody
never mind, we
thinks
don't gotta buy it. I just killed an enderman.
All right. All right. You ready?
This time I'll wait 5 seconds.
I'll let you know when I'm clear.
No, you're probably gonna get a chuckle from that Rick and Morty
Here,
I'm
recreation.
clear.
There.
Clear.
Yes, I successfully did not hit you. Oh, hello.
All right. I think you need to go first. On the other hand, look how close we are.
Well, I find kind of nice that it works even if it actually makes it all the way down, even if we hit each other.
Yeah. Ah,
Can
No!
you zombies stop
Level
spawning in
3.
this general area?
eh. I'll go down and get it.
What? Did your minecart fall
My
off?
minecart fell into the trees. It's just in a tree. It'll be easy. No, it's actually on the ground. It missed the tree.
Alrighty. Oh, I see the elevator smart enough to tell when there's not a human on it. I hit the button, the glass blinks, and then it realizes.
I'm going up. Going up, up, up,
I'm
going up,
going up.
up. Why did you drop a boat on me?
Because I was bored. Did you actually pick it up?
Oh, it went past me.
Alrighty. This time I'll go first.
Go.
Bye. Alrighty, I'm clear.
I'm off.
Hopefully I have enough materials to make this safe passage.
Going.
This time I'm going the right way. Instead of going.
This is not as effective as I thought it would be.
You designed it too fancy.
Too fancy. We we would need like 10 seconds. Like you need to clear that path.
Alright, let's try it. At that point, it's kind of like, oh, cool, we're both
Oh,
ready.
cool. Let us see how long it takes for us to get this right.
Bye.
I'm going. Hello.
Hello. And I think,
Whee! You made it.
yep, I made it.
You made it
Barely.
clear. That was a 10-second wait to clear that. Whew.
It's probably more like 8 seconds in actuality. But
Hello.
oh,
I'm just going over you.
I've reached the end.
Whee! I'm still going.
They seem to take about the same amount of time.
Which is amazing given that the one is going so much faster than the other at the end.
I-
So.
It probably goes farther though.
I really like this section though, where they go parallel, but the one goes lower. Like that's what I really want
I
to
really
do.
like the fact that you've got a lot of crossings on it, where they just straight up crosses.
Yeah, not many people build with crosses, and crosses are actually not efficient
True, it costs
because
a bunch of
for
speed,
a
doesn't it?
singular frame, you actually drag on the ground.
True.
A single tick of ground dragging will actually take a fair chunk out of your speed. and
Okay, so
momentum.
that's kind of funny.
What?
My boat landed on top of a sign.
Okay. Whatever floats your boat. Boat one.
Maybe it's a sign of something.
Oh, stop. It's killing me. Excuse me.
Excuse you.
Well, at least I mean, I just, I have no words.
What? Bad puns? Or
No, I literally forgot what I was going to say. You don't get much more no words than that. But I just like it now that I have these I'm getting some of the tracks going parallel.
Alrighty, let's see what
So I have
can-
just two rail lines right next to each other.
Okay, so my next my next sword is gonna have Unbreaking 3. That's good to know.
Oh, hey, not Chicken Farmer is now playing a game.
who's that?
Not Chicken Farmer. That's all I know. I don't know who it is, but they're not Chicken Farmer.
I'm gonna trade in a bunch of coal for emeralds.
Okay.
Got 9 emeralds before he decided he doesn't like me anymore.
Ah,
How many emeralds is it for?
For what?
7.
Oh, I already got the ender pearl.
Then I'll make one so we can use it so we can ender chest.
Oh, okay.
an ender chest is a good idea.
Where's our blaze powder? That would be in here. We're gonna have to go back for some more blazes set later.
Yeah.
All right. I was about to ask where our obsidian storage is, but we don't have an obsidian storage because I keep using it all on the bunker. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go down and mine some obsidian.
Okay. At least the path's almost done. Well, almost.
Ugh. Stop trying to bend rails. I don't want you to bend there. What? I still find it stupid that some of those rails try to bend to a rail that they're not actually even connected to. Like if you have a rail that's up a spot and a rail that's down, and they're both trying to turn, they'll actually try to turn even though that doesn't connect the rails at all because
Yeah.
they're on the different y-axis. But they still try to merge and connect because reasons.
Hello, water. Goodbye, water. Hello, zombie. Goodbye, zombie.
I have a question. What is the worst video game you've ever played?
Minecraft. Just
Oh.
well, that was lag. I'm going to
Are
blame
you
lag for that
talking
damage I
about
just took.
officially licensed things only, or do fan things count?
Depending on which, as long as it was really bad. Because there was an official game I bought a way back. It was for the DS. It was known as Sonic Chronicles: The Dark Brotherhood.
Yeah, I've heard that's bad.
Oh, it's more than bad. Sonic is absolutely terrible at the game.
Have you ever encountered a game that's so good that it's just so bad because it makes you feel so bad?
Nope.
Because I know of an old Mega Man Battle Network patch that completely made me feel like that.
Oh, Timaeus patch?
Yeah, the Mega Man, was that Battle Network 6?
Yeah, that was Battle
The
Network
Mega
6.
Man Battle Network 6 Timaeus patch. Like that is it starts off like a normal Mega Man game, except he replaced some of the chips out for some of the Star Force chips. So you've got like Mad Vulcans instead of the usual Gatling guns and such. You know, it's not a big difference at first. And since these chips are generally more powerful than the Vulcans anyways. So I mean, it's an upgrade to your folder, basically. Until you get to the end game. The end game is so ridiculously hard that if you're not actually like some professional level player, you're going to just die.
Oh no, that's
As
what
soon
happened
as
to
you
me with
get to the
Metal
end of
Gear Survive. After you beat the game, it's like, I beat the game, and I was like, what's that warning? Uh-oh. And it's like the boss monster. I was like, okay, I got full shotgun shells, a handgun, full stocks of arrows, and I go to fight it. I didn't even chip health off of him. He was like at a quarter of my first recording.
Wow.
He didn't go down, and I just said, okay, embrace death now. And
Oh.
seriously, he would not die.
Hello, zombie. Hello, zombie villager. You must die.
Kidding me? I'm
Where
not
are
even...
these zombies coming from?
I know, right? I think it's that whole they call for backup and the backup spawns somewhere else.
Yeah, that is the thing with zombies, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Yes,
the
it
thing
is.
zombies know, and it's bloody annoying.
Yep.
Yeah, the path is almost done. I just need more blocks.
Oh, I've got 17 obsidian. That's more than enough for two things for two ender chests. So admittedly, I'd only have enough ender eyes for one. That's creeper.
Let's just hope the end portal doesn't spawn where we have to like use ender pearls. What worst comes to worst, I may just change the game mode to have mob griefing false. Just saying, because I.
Uh,
It's just a dot, but.
Alrighty, I'm gonna make an ender chest, an ender chest, an ender chest. I'm gonna make an ender chest.
I think
I've
it's
made
time
an
for me
ender
to
chest.
come out of my hole and come on down for the night.
I'm heading back
from
because
my
I need
Sheikah tower.
resources.
Alrighty, I am about to place an ender chest. I have placed an ender chest. It is in the bunker.
Cool.
Whoa, your mic just static everywhere.
Not me. How come it's static? Me? Or
Whoa.
That is totally you. You're the one that's speaking when that's happening.
oh, really? Am I still glitching?
Yeah.
Yep.
Really, really badly.
Yeah. I
Wait.
think
I didn't even move my wire. Let me see. Am I still glitching now?
yes.
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
Okay,
Mhm.
let me
Yep. There. You seem
I
to be
better
better
now?
now. Yep, you're better
There
now.
Okay, man. The wire just got weird.
Ah yes, the weird wire. Who hasn't heard of the weird wire?
And also, by the way, there were 2 of those types of bosses in Metal Gear Survive that were a pain to kill.
Now you're really low.
How am I low? I didn't even move away from the mic.
There you go.
There we go.
Raisins.
Wow. I saw a red squid and my first thought was immediately, is that squid drowning? No,
That
confirmed. Squid is not drowning.
Excuse me, but most squids don't drown in Minecraft.
Well, suffocate. You mean suffocate from not having water.
They suffocate from the air, you know. At least they fix squids up. Now that you no longer get milk from squids, and they no longer fly out of the ocean and into the Great Blue Yonder.
Also, I think these now spit out ink when you attack them in the new update.
Yeah, they do. They finally learned how to put those ink sacs to good use.
A little more. Darn it. I'm like 3 freaking experience away from leveling up to level 30 and making a nice Unbreaking 3 sword.
That Ender Pearl I put there was the one I got.
Yep.
That's the one we're gonna need. And I'm just dropping stuff off I don't need. Also, I got
Welcome back.
chainmail. By the way, I got chainmail. What was it? What are those big dumps?
That is our dad putting his music stand back in his room.
Did you guys get your problems straightened out?
What?
From church?
Yeah.
About the hair and the glasses? Okay.
That's good.
I thought he was talking about the McDonald's problem for a second.
No, I got really ticked at him earlier.
He was looking over my shoulder and his hair and his glasses got caught in my hair, so I pushed him away.
Yeah.
And he got
Instead of asking me, could you move away, he just shoves me.
Well, sorry, but you keep. I've asked you the last 50 times you did it. I should think you would have gotten a message by now. Just saying.
I'm just saying, that's no excuse to not be polite.
Whatever. Can worry about it later. Now's not the time. Hello, Iron Golem. You are big and irony.
Fish.
We should build a second golem outside. That way you can actually get to places where zombies might actually be.
True, but what if we got another villager type we want to save?
Good point.
Good question. Good point.
Sounds like a creeper is dying horribly. Lava. To magma. Ah.
Yeah. Somebody died to fix that.
I can build a new wall out of lava.
He's holding lava. Yeah.
So he can. So he can't stand on it, but he can hold it all he wants.
Another creeper behind you. Wait.
Oh, fudge.
Careful.
I put my shield up. I didn't take the damage.
Please
What are
don't
you
die.
doing out there?
Well, I'm building the bridge, or the pathway. Hopefully I finish this sucker soon. I'm like almost done. But the rest is just,
Okay, there's a creeper heading towards us. Oh, you're okay.
I cannot aim apparently.
There you go.
We should probably wait until day to finish fixing this.
Yes.
So you're almost done with the path, are you?
yeah, I'm almost done. You can check it out. I'm
gonna
just trying to
check it out.
connect, or
I'm
add,
running.
I'm pretty much gotta add the roof and the walls to the last remaining part. And then I should be done, but this part's just like, oh, placing, it's just gonna take for an eternity.
Random crafting table in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that because I was trying to make cobblestone fences.
Fair enough. Random place without walls. Or without window. Jump, 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 eat, 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 eat. Jump, 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 jump.
Thanks for the play-by-play.
You're welcome. I like how it's visible on the map.
Oh yeah, it's slightly visible.
You can just kind of see a faint line heading west, and it's like, ah.
This is the land of the black sheep.
Randomly going up first. Lag. But that was my lag, not
Tired
Yeah.
of these darn husks
Interface lag.
in this darn place.
Hello. Oh, that's a Mario, is it? Gotta be. Don't show up on the map.
Halfway there.
I feel like I should have brought the Ender Eyes.
Mm.
I also feel like I need to murder a couple zombies while it's still nighttime.
Oh, there's a slime!
Slime, murder it!
It's all the way at the end of the portal. You'll at the end of the road. You're pretty much gonna catch up to me.
True.
Does any of you got loot on your sword?
No.
Nope.
We have yet to obtain.
But if we know that a slimes can spawn there, then we can possibly get more later.
Come on, give me slime.
It is
Okay,
coming
there's
to the
one
area.
slime, two slime.
I have reached the part with no ceiling.
I'm over here. I see you. We
Yes,
got
I can finally make sticky piston stuff.
We got 6 slime balls. Here you go.
Thank you.
That'll be good.
Now we can make leads.
Well, we have the leads already.
True, we did. We used the one slime ball we got earlier for that.
Creeper holes.
There should be a way to make slime, like with cactus or something.
Or with 100% pure Nickelodeon.
You know that meme of everyone saying it like the guy from, like the top 10 channel saying the Burger King foot lettuce. I made that reference in Mickey Mouse's voice.
Burger King foot lettuce?
There was an incident where a guy had his feet in the pile of lettuce, which became a thing.
Alright.
Yeah. But
Well,
the
I'm
reason,
never eating at Burger King.
yeah, the guy got fired because 4chan people found who he was and got him fired. Yeah, just by his shoes, they found the guy.
Wow.
Sad
That
part
is
that-
creepy.
Yes.
Well, think about it. If every Burger King knew about it, and you were the guy who was like, oh, my coworker has those shoes. I wonder if it was him. And then they research it and find out, yes, it was.
Even then, you still have to have some guy on 4chan that works with the poor sod.
True.
Foot lettuce. Why
Yeah.
foot lettuce?
Yeah, but the joke is how the guy says it. It sounds like a horror flick. It's
Wow.
that's why it became a joke. It's the guy that made the top 10. It's that he's one tone through everything, but how he makes everything sounds like a horror flick, like you're telling a spooky story.
Oh, I know why there was a slime here. We're right
Why?
next to the friggin' swamp.
Yeah.
So they will actually spawn at a swamp. Just not when I'm around.
Wow. Well, I just heard of a funny name for a knockoff of the Oculus Rift.
The Zoculus Rift.
The Octopus Rift.
Oh.
Yeah, haven't you heard of the Octopus Rift?
Yeah, that's where all my anime fantasies go to.
Oh, good lord, no. Good lord. Yeah, it's time to call
Jokingly.
my quits soon. Very much time to call my quits if that's the type of joke we can make now.
The whole PG thing died a long time ago.
Yeah.
Probably when I started talking about what we sell at Amazon, which is ironic.
Hey, support my employer and all the things that they sell.
Including the questionable stuff.
All of the questionable stuff.
Just to be fair, most of that stuff probably isn't actually owned / sold by Amazon. It's just sold by a vendor. Because anyone theoretically can have their stuff listed on Amazon, and lots of small companies have started out that way. Apparently.
So how to get rich is either A, be Amazon, or B, sell things on Amazon.
Yep.
You heard it here, folks. This is how to get rich.
Yeah, let's start heading back to the base.
It's been about 2 hours, hasn't it?
Yup.
So it's probably about time to end the episode.
Yep.
As soon as we get back. The next episode, we'll probably be fighting the Ender Dragon. But first, before we end the
In
episode, I'm
anime
going to chant this
character
Diamond Sword.
skins.
In anime character skins. Where the devil is a Minecraft player.
Wait.
And my brother is literally, and my brother is Lucifer.
I'll probably post in the images of who everyone's gonna be.
So, question, who's going to be Satan? Who's going to be the devil?
I'll be him.
I thought you were going to be the general.
I don't know. I'm still deciding. Who do you want to be? That's the question.
Hero.
Oh, you want to be hero.
I want to be Amelia.
And who does Portella want to be?
Amelia's second cousin twice removed.
Which one's the little goth one at the end? I forget her name.
The one. That
Oh, right. The one in the kimono, yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about her, honestly.
Alright, Portella's the one in the kimono. I'm the general. Do you want to be Satan?
David, do you want to be
Sure.
Satan?
I guess.
But he should be Lucifer. Lucifer's the nerd. Maybe midna.
Nerd.
We'll see. We'll see if Midna's up to it the next
Sure.
episode.
True. True enough. Up, skip.
It's gonna be hilarious, though. Then I just need to figure out how to use the animation software and then make the anime opening of the Minecraft player models.
Oh my.
That sounds like fun.
Da-da-da-dum, da-da-dum, da-da-dum, dum, 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 dum,
Not that song. It definitely does not have that song, I can tell you that much.
dum.
This is not Attack on Titan.
And the funny thing in the series, wasn't there like an evil angel that was working at a competitive company?
I think so.
Yes, at Burger Wing.
Yes,
No, no,
that
no.
that's what it was. It wasn't Burger. It wasn't called Burger Wing, but it
I
was
thought it was
Burger.
I thought it was a parody of Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah, it was Kentucky Fried Chicken. You're right. Sorry. It's been so long since I've seen
Kentucky
it.
Fried Chicken?
It's been a long time since I've seen it too, and I don't know how I remember more stuff about it.
Somehow I was.
I don't think it actually says the whole name. It's just like HFC or something instead of KFC.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what disenchant. Let's enchant this diamond sword.
Let's see what disenchantments I can come up with.
I'm
That's
trying
what
to
it sounds
attack.
like.
Sharpness 3, Unbreaking 3. I'll take it. I could actually combine that with my current diamond sword and still get all and not lose a single enchantment.
Oh, there's a pig man up there.
Oh, do I want to do it in the way that costs 12 or do it in the way that costs 11? Let's do it in the way that costs 11.
Okay.
It cries like a dog when you kill it. A pigman.
Yeah.
I have now upgraded my sword. Having said that, I have now down to 15 levels, so.
Alright.
That's apparently 12 more than I have.
Tune in next time, the devil's a Minecraft player.
Yeah.
My mom overhears us talking about that. She's gonna think we've
Still be
gone
like,
insane.
what are you going into?
What kind of friends are you hanging out with?
Well, you say this. Well, my friend's part of the works with the devil. He's a demon intern. He says it's hell down there.
Funny story. For this next dance that I'm dancing for at church, I am playing the bad guy. So at the end they quote unquote beat me up. So at the end I was like, water, water. It's hot down in hell. I need water. It's hard to stay hydrated.
Oh,
No,
goodness.
just tell her our friend's the left hand of the devil. That's the desk intern, as well. That's just like trying to pay minimum wage to keep his devil house.
Apartment.
I don't know why I'm going in depth with a fake story background.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need. Well, actually, I think my armor is probably decent enough to go against the boss with.
My armor is got. Let's see.
I've got full protection 2 on my iron armor, and my diamond boots have protection 4.
Yeah, my armor's gonna disappear if I get hit again, so.
Punch. All right, no friendly fire.
No friendly fire.
And we'll just
Next
make-
time, tune in to see the devil kill a dragon, I guess.
Alright,
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen, isn't it?
and then I gotta work on the skins.
Yep.
Yeah, you.
Hopefully I don't forget who's who. Just
You
put-
wrote it down, right?
Just post it on the Discord and I won't forget. And then I'll post the
Okay.
links to the download for the skins.
Alright.
See y'all next week. Peace.
Mashed potatoes.